Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are going to be reviewing the Tribe P3. You thought one P pickup was enough, and then we tried two, and now there's three. Let's check this thing out. This is the Tribe P3 from Tribe Guitars out of Switzerland. That's right, this is a Swiss bass company that made this instrument, and it's very interesting. Featuring not one, not two, but three P-bass pickups here, and a 5-way pickup selector, you have a load of different tone options here. The controls are a very simple layout with a master volume and a master tone. And then you have that 5-way selector to give you each pickup individually or two different pairs. Unfortunately, there is no option to have all three pickups on together, and that's kind of a bummer. This bass has an alder body, which is finished in a beautiful matte white, and I think that looks very nice with the matte black pickguard kind of contrasting. Weight-wise, they claim that this is a very lightweight instrument at 3.5 kilograms on average, which is around 7.7 pounds. This bass weighs in at 8 pounds on the dot, and that's pretty much right on the penny there. So good on them for that weight estimation. This is a very lightweight instrument. The neck is a 20 fret maple neck with a maple fretboard and black block inlays. However, on the website, it is listed as a bird's eye maple roasted fretboard and a roasted maple neck as well. However, as you can see, this thing is not roasted. If it is, there is absolutely no color change. And as for the bird's eye claim, I found one bird's eye right there. Just one, so I wouldn't really call this bird's eye maple. Even the pictures on the website with the yellow version of this guitar doesn't really look bird's eye-y or roasted at all, so I have to question that claim of the roasted and the bird's eye maple here. Now, I did mention the black block inlays, which are a very nice touch. However, there is no black binding, which is usually paired with this, but that's neither a plus nor a minus, just a stylistic choice here. So you do have the inlays, but no binding. Up at the finished headstock, you find the, in my opinion, very ugly Tribe logo. I hate to say it, I mean, this is a very well constructed bass. It's a beautiful instrument, and I think they did a good job with the aesthetic, but the logo, man. But on the other side of the headstock, which is much more aesthetically appealing, lies 4 lightweight Tribe tuners. Now, I don't believe I've ever seen this style of tuner before, and they do claim that they are Tribe tuners. They're Tribe branded, so I don't know who's producing them or if they're produced in-house, but they are very nice and very lightweight tuners that results in a very well-balanced instrument. I do have a couple of gripes about the neck, however. The first being the nut. The nut is not trimmed adequately, and it is poking out on both sides. I would expect more from an instrument in this price, especially with fit and finish up there, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. Also, the fretwork was a bit pokey when I received this. Now, I purchased this instrument lightly used secondhand from my good buddy Dave on bass. Go ahead and check out his YouTube channel. And he purchased this bass brand new about a couple months ago, so this is pretty much a new instrument here. I did have to file the fret ends decently, and the fret slot filler was poking out a little bit on some areas, so I had to kind of fix that up a bit. This was more of a setup than I'm usually used to when I'm taking in an instrument, especially secondhand. So I would have expected a little bit better fit and finish on the neck. However, outside of that though, this is a very nicely built instrument. The fit and finish on the pickguard, the paint job, where everything is sitting on the body is very precise and seems top-notch. As for the rest of the hardware, you have a really nice bridge here, and it looks like the bridge has an available string-through body option. However, the body itself is not set up for that, so that's kind of a bummer, having the bridge set up for the string-through body, but not having the string ferrules or the holes drilled, so that kind of let me down a little bit. The pickups are 3 in-house Tribe custom alnico pickups, and you have a volume tone and 5-way selector knob. Position 1 gives you the neck pickup. Position 2 gives you the neck and the middle pickup. Position 3 gives you just the middle pickup. Position 4 gives you the middle and the bridge pickup. And then position 5 is just the bridge pickup. So you have 5 different tonal options. Unfortunately, you can't control the volume of multiple pickups. You only have a master volume knob, and that's all you get there. I wish you had additional controls. Now I know you guys are wondering, what does this thing sound like? You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. Not bad. That is a decent P bass tone from a P bass, so good job there. I have the pickup selector in the middle right now, so that is just the traditional location of the P bass pickup, and it sounds nice. These alnico pickups that are tri-branded are very good sounding pickups, and very quiet as well. Very nice, very nice. So we have a lot of different configurations to cover here. Let's get started. Let's start with position 1 on the 5-way selector. That is just the neck pickup that's all the way over here. That's way up there. Now on my buddy Dave on Bass's little 5-minute review of this bass, he did note that slapping was difficult for him, and I see what he means, where it's kind of difficult to get your finger under some of these strings because of the pickup placement here. But it's still serviceable. So here is just the neck pickup with the tone at 100%. Not too shabby. Now let's go ahead and turn the tone down to about 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Now let's turn the tone all the way up and go to position 2 on the 5-way switch. One other thing I have to note is that every time you change your setting on the 5-way selector switch, there is an audible click through your amp. I don't like that. Now here's position 2 with the neck pickup as well as the middle pickup, which is the traditionally placed P pickup. Here's that with the tone at 100%. Now here's the tone at 50%. here's the tone all the way down. Not bad. I think that these two front pickups together have an interesting humbuckery, almost hollow sound to it. Let's move on to position 3. Position 3 is just the middle pickup, which is the traditionally placed P pickup here in the middle, and we're going to have that with the tone at 100%. Now here's the tone at 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Not bad. It definitely has a nice traditional P-bass tone to it with position 3. And I don't think these pickups are bad at all. They sound very nice and they have a cool look with the hidden pull pieces here. Now let's move on to position 4, and that is with the middle pickup as well as the bridge pickup. Let's listen to that with the tone at 100%. Now here's the tone at 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. That's the volume. Not bad. I actually like that configuration a lot. I like it a lot more than position 2 with the front 2 pickups. I think it sounds a lot better. Let's listen to that one more time. And then here's position 2. Position 2 almost sounds more like a mudbucker, whereas position 4 sounds a lot clearer and more defined. Now here's position 4 with the tone at 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. finally, let's move to position 5, which is just the bridge pickup. And here's that with the tone at 100%. I do wish the pickups on this were reverse Ps. That way you would have a bit more, I guess, fatness to the G and D strings on the bridge pickup. I think the G and D strings with the bridge pickup soloed do sound a bit thin with the current configuration here. Let's turn down the tone to about 50%. And finally, here's the tone all the way down. Let's go ahead and turn the tone all the way back up, and I'm going to go ahead and slap in each one of the 5 pickup configurations so we can hear how it sounds. Let's start off with the neck pickup, position 1. Now here's position 2. And here's position 3. And here's position 4. Finally, position 5. And finally, let's go ahead and put some drums behind this thing. Now, one final gripe I do have with this bass is the volume control. It is extremely inconsistent in how much a specific amount of turn impacts the volume. Let's start all the way down. Here's 25% volume. How you doing? You can barely hear it. Here's about 50%. Then here's 75. And then here's 100. The drop-off in the first 25% is extremely significant, and I wish the volume control was a bit more linear. So here are my final thoughts on the Tribe P3. Overall, this is an average value. Much like the Talman I reviewed, it does have a lot of really unique and cool features that are overshadowed by some things that are just not quite there. I do wish you had more controls besides just the master volume and master tone, as well as the ability to individually pick which pickups you wanted to use and not use. For example, I wish you were able to run all three. That would be really cool. I did take a quick look at an old ESP Edwards, I think it was a Hitoki signature model that had 3 jazz pickups and just a volume control. And that thing, for all its flaws, did have a very unique tone to it. Though this does give you a lot of flexibility, and I appreciate the wide variety of tones that you have here, and they're all very usable tones, I do wish there was some more flexibility in the controls. The fit and finish is pretty good as well. I do wish they went the extra mile with the potential for string-through construction on the body, as well as having the nut fit the neck a little bit better, because it is poking out just a skosh on both sides. And for a bass that is over $1,000, I don't think that's really acceptable here. Now pricing, I'm not exactly sure what the MSRP is for this. I think it's somewhere around maybe $12.99, which is not that bad for a handmade instrument out of Switzerland and not a mass-produced instrument out of somewhere in Asia, so that's not bad. However, I do think that there is a lot of room for improvement. Aesthetically, I dig a lot of what's going on here, except I think the Tribe logo is a little bit on the tacky side. That's just my opinion. I don't really think it adds to the aesthetic of an otherwise very good-looking bass, in my opinion, and I wish they would change it. But other than that, aesthetically, I think this is a very interesting and cool-looking bass, and I love the white finish. The matte white is very eye-catching, and it feels very premium. I very much appreciate the ingenuity and risk-taking here with making such a non-conventional instrument. In a land of Fender copies where the thing that looks the most like a Fender will sell like hotcakes, Tribe is taking a risk and making Fender-ish instruments with a bit of a Swiss flair. And I think that is really cool what they're doing. Again, I do think there is some room for improvement, but I think they're definitely on the right path. And I very much appreciate their fresh take on Fender-style instruments. So what am I going to rate the Tribe P3? I'm gonna rate this bass 3 claws out of 5. I think that this is an average value, and it is very, very close to ascending to the next level. I think there needs to be a little bit more attention to detail and maybe some additional features here. But other than that, it definitely delivers on its promises of a lightweight build and construction and tonal versatility. So great job, guys. Keep it up. You guys are definitely on the right path, and I can't wait to see what else you guys have in store for your upcoming instruments. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about the Tribe P3. And as always, until we groove again.